Hello everybody, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, episode 18 I think.
Yes, we just did episode 17.
Yes.
Marks the second episode anniversary of Sayori's death. For those of you who haven't watched episode 16, I hope you have. For those of you who haven't, go watch it from all the way up. How's that? Is the playlist?
Yeah, there's a playlist there.
There's a playlist on his channel. Go
Watch
check
the
it out.
playlist.
Watch the playlist and watch the story in its full so that you don't fall behind on any of the continuity.
Yeah.
Because plot matters.
Context matters.
Can we put that on a shirt? Plot matters.
What kind of plot?
The dead kind. Actually, what would a dead plot look like? Let's not ask that question.
A plot that goes nowhere.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. Still the shitty music thing. Every time. Alright. Okay.
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet.
Fucking English is the hardest language, dude. Just change the language at one point.
She seems to be annoyed by something.
Start speaking in Russian. Actually, when it's National Soviet Day or whatever it was,
Yeah.
you just change the language to Russian and just use Google Translate for the entire thing.
Approach her, in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Fucking Monicam! What's with the font?
I don't know.
Why is it going all the way over here? I wonder what's over here.
More M's.
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. Yeah, I think Monica's a hacker. Fucking DDoS the game. What's the point in keeping a collection organized if someone is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga?
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands.
It's like that one is like, what do you like? I don't know. What do you hate? Because I like that.
Yeah, how did you know anyway?
I keep shaking my monitors. Whoops. Alright. I heard you bring it up at some point. Yeah, that's when she was doing a weird thing.
Yeah.
Besides, it's kind of written on your face. We discussed that last time.
Yeah, we did.
Manga.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Now, watching someone put the slice of cheese on your burger on top of the burger rather than in the burger is probably more infuriating.
Oh.
You had one job and you're still messed up.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, then you can do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Fry. Consider this a lesson. What the fuck? Don't judge a book. Fucking dial-up modem sounds. Yeah, can you put that in?
I'll put that in.
Dial-up. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm going to show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colourful attire in striking animated feminine poses.
That should have changed to 3.
Oh, if it did, that would have been even better.
Yeah, these glitch things are starting to happen a little bit more often.
Yeah.
This is starting to cause a concern.
It's exceedingly moe.
Mo.
Mo.
Mo. Mo from The Simpsons when he's forward facing.
Oh no.
Yeah, just put that in there. Just Mo. Don't just stand there.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet.
Yeet!
She then takes a seat against the wall and beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling to me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why's that?
Social distancing.
I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice.
Surprise.
I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can't talk at the same time. So I can talk at the same time.
Goody.
It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since they're rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean?
Convincing friends to buy a Switch just so they can play Smash.
Yeah.
Perfection. Huh?
You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet. Makes me want to punch them in the face. I'm going punch.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. Dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this! Damn it. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. You gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page.
It's getting longer.
Time
I
passes.
was about to say.
More time passes.
I was gonna say to the point where it just goes just across the screen.
Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her.
She fell asleep.
It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah.
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey.
Oh, I can't read that.
I like this song.
The fuck? I don't know what's more cursed, her eyes or her mouth.
Yes.
Also, where's... What the fuck is this song? Oh, it keeps going.
It's going off screen.
Oh, jeez. Natsuki, you... Seizure on the floor. Are you okay? What do you think? Here.
Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar.
What's that gonna
She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give...
She doesn't even finish the sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Fry. She's fine. No, she's not. She's off her meds. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. It's like the animal trainers just keeping like a steak. And like every time the animal misbehaves, they yeet the steak to get it distracted.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what that was. Also, where's the music?
Go on, again.
I want that track to be... Bring that soundtrack back, please. Why don't we all share our poems now? Alright, straight to Monika, fuck it.
Alright. I should start with Monika. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted to know I'm putting in effort.
Yeah, I went a little bit quicker on that decision because I want to power through this now. I want to see how much of, like, how far down the rabbit hole this thing goes. I want to see how many levels of Inception we can break. It's kind of like the Cure theory.
Get it.
Hi, Fry. Having a good time so far? No.
Yeah?
No? Help me!
Help me!
Help me! No. No. Even with an Red Pass, YouTube would say no. Fuck. Or we could probably get someone to do it for us. Can we use the actual clip, seeing as that he's...
Perhaps.
I don't think YouTube would appreciate it, though.
No.
Yeah, anyway. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, evict Natsuki. Save us.
She needs a fucking exorcism.
No, more than that. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up.
Yeah, with a fucking demon in the classroom, sure.
I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Fry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like it, Fry.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected. Fuck. She knows.
Ah, jeez.
No. Kind of makes me think about something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house. So she's in a fussy mood pretty often. That's more than a fussy mood, Monika. That's something else. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Is she a computer program?
Mm-hmm.
Cyborg. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Yes, what's your point? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
That's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
It's
the same poem.
Is it though? No, it's not.
Wait, what?
No, this is a different one.
Oh, but it's the same
Same
title.
title.
Oh, but he wasn't looking at me.
It's the second half.
Oh! Confused, I
Remember where the first one left off? I was looking through the hole, and someone else was on the outside looking in.
That's right.
But he wasn't
But
looking.
he wasn't looking at me.
It's a continuation.
Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see colour. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me.
Collapses.
The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. It's right there. No, he's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
Yep. Interesting.
Ooh. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it, but I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. She said that before.
Yeah.
It's been influencing my poems a little bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, it's not glitched, thank God. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Now I know what she meant. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. That's probably why there's multiple save slots now, isn't there, huh? If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
You want to go next?
What do you reckon? Natsuki?
Yeah, let's go next. Natsuki.
Fuck it. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Oh, then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That was what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and we go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. The whole trap card theory. And then you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it? That's a cage's retort gets caught in her throat.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure I never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that you like my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. But only because Monica will make me if I don't. Yeah, we had this one.
Yep. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. It's
No scroll, there's nothing on that, that's it.
I bet it's only Monica's that's a continuation.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
I was like, yeah.
I was too busy thinking about the continuation there. That's actually kind of messed up.
Yeah.
I told you that you weren't going to like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck, I can't stop yawning. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, and then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Alright, moving on.
Yep. Huh. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
Again.
Okay. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit them together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a poem.
Yes.
Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if this is a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Right. Ah, Ghost in Another Light. Yeah, this is what I remember.
Yep.
Tendrils of my hair illuminate the beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood a test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Literally, only Monica's was a continuation.
Yeah. Which means something's wrong with Monica.
Mm.
She's a weapon.
She's a weapon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What do you mean? We had
What?
that discussion. My handwriting was fucking rubbish.
Yeah.
I'm literally like it's literally flashbacking to the previous iteration of episodes.
Yeah.
This entire thing. This is actually driving me nuts.
I wasn't thinking that at all. I wasn't thinking that at all. Fuck, wrong voice.
It's quite literally just reliving deja vu. Yeah.
But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Fry. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I will leave that off there.
Yeah. Sweet.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe, ring the bell, share it with your friends, yada yada yada. And we'll see you in the next one.
Alright.
See ya.
Whoa.
Oh, the music. What the fuck?
Oh.
Well, that's a strange note to end off on.